So nobody tells you when you get into fixer-uppers that you really spend a lot of time just thinking on what you're gonna do, or you spend it at Home Depot. So that's why there haven't been that many updates, because I've been doing a lot of thinking and spending a lot of time figuring out what products I'm actually gonna use. So I'm gonna go ahead and show this to you. I don't know if I showed this in my last video. So this is actually gonna be the wainscoting that's gonna go on the wall in the bathroom. Sorry, it's kind of dark in here. It's getting later than it normally is when I film, so I'm not getting a lot of natural light, and I don't really have that many lights installed in the house yet. So here's an update on the bathroom. Oops. You know, I can't remember what I've been showing and what I haven't been showing. It's been a long couple weeks. So I'm gonna take these out. These were the soap holder, and I think it was like a toothbrush holder or something. So those are gonna come out. Obviously, I capped the plumbing off there. So the wainscoting is actually gonna go up the wall and then have an edge piece here and then a trim piece. And I think it'll end up looking pretty good. I'm gonna run that all the way around to somewhere in here. Like I might just stop it right there and then re-tile over to here. And then when I put the new tile up, all of this will just get reglazed again. So that's looking really good. And today I went ahead and started doing some like paint prep. Excuse me, let's see, is there a light switch in here? Okay, so, you know, this is what it's gonna look like when it's primed. You know, this room's probably gonna take 2 coats. I went ahead and used the Kills original. It's an oil-based primer. I actually have the 5 gallons out in the other room. I just wanted to get the spray can just to test and see how it was gonna look. So I think this room's probably gonna take 2 coats of primer, and then we'll paint over the top of it. But I scraped this bedroom as well as the other bedroom on the windows there. They're still all dirty. So overall, it's looking good. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the ceiling. Like the ceiling's fine, like condition-wise. It's not exactly the greatest looks-wise. Sorry, I know it's dark in here. I know I say this every single time, but you know, it is. I guess it is what it is. So I don't know if I'm gonna paint it or not. I might just leave it since it's not like terrible. So I might just leave that and then just kind of see what it looks like versus the new paint. So this is probably new to you guys. So here where they had the backsplash, they had this, which is just, if you don't know, it's when they installed tile like way back in the day. This is what they used to use. It's like the wire mesh behind it. Then they actually affix this concrete to it, which is what this is. And then they stick the tile onto that. Or excuse me, maybe it's this concrete back here. Then maybe these guys stuck thin set on the top. That's what it's looking like. So I guess we'll kind of see, you know, my plans right now is that this cabinet's actually really short. If you look at it, let me grab a tape measure. So if you do it to the front of the wall, so let's say I set tile out on it, so I'm gonna leave it out like a 1/4 inch or so. You know, these cabinets are only 20 inches deep. You know, if I went and put it right up against there, it's, you know, 21.5 to the front there, but I've got to get a sink that fits in the cabinet, and you know, both width-wise as well as depth-wise, because width-wise, this is sorry, I gotta open the tape measure again. This is a pretty skinny cabinet. You know, I could, yeah, maybe not. I guess sink-wise, I could call that 33 in terms of I could probably get a sink top in there. I'm gonna go 31 just to be safe. So, you know, that's kind of my current dilemma. The nice thing is they have all copper plumbing. So I'll probably just, you know, attach a shark bite to that, and then I'm seeing if I can somehow make it fit so that I can have a sink mounted faucet. If not, I gotta go and do another wall mounted faucet, which wouldn't exactly be ideal. Did look at pulling the cabinets and not pulling and getting rid of, just pulling them out this way so they sat a little farther away from the wall, because I could build a countertop, you know, all the way back and then just patch it over on the side over here. And just kind of see how that would work. But these cabinets and whoever put them in look like they are probably going to be secured to the floor as well as the back wall. So I don't think it's going to be worth it, you know, because obviously we want it to be nice, which is why we're going to do, you know, a subway tile backsplash. And then I'm probably just going to cover this and then subway tile and then backsplash all the way up to the ceiling there. So this is the wall. We're still in the kitchen. This is the wall that we're going to end up taking down. I found out that it is not load bearing. So I just got to move just a little bit of electrical here. So basically, you know, if I can find a picture of our first house, I'll go ahead and throw that up. But that's basically the concept that we're going to do, is just going to leave this little part here, take it all the way across. So just less than 8 feet to this hole right here. And then, so that'll be like an open space. So really the wall will only be from the corner to right there. And then we'll do a nice trim around it. So then it creates this more open space, because if you can imagine, you know, just to the left of the broom handle there, the wall will be open to probably about there. So that'll really open up the space. And then over here, you know, it leaves the dining room, you know, like I said, we're still gonna leave the built-ins. So I did start pulling the wall down. It's not really like a demo because I'm saving, you know, the door frame, the trim, the door's around there. That's what I was looking for. Because I like all the wood and I could probably reuse it. You know, same with this baseboard. Like I'm just pulling it off so I can cut it down to length and then use it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I went ahead and cut the wall up there because I don't have my drywall saw on me here. I'll have to grab that for tomorrow. And this is just what do you call this? This thing, ironing board. It comes out of the wall there. I don't know if I ever showed that to you guys. Actually, I'm gonna take a picture of that. It's kind of cool before I rip it out of the wall. Then here's a little one. I know it works. There it is. For shirt sleeves, so I think that's pretty cool. You know, unfortunately, on the location that it is, it just can't stay. So. And here we have, just because I don't think I've given this the attention that it deserves. This is, I'm trying to adjust the light there a little bit. This is, you know, and this is fixer upper. Like this is, you know, like when you buy houses in this type of condition, this is kind of what you have to deal with. So this joist here ended up getting sister joist or something. Basically, it's not attached. I thought it was attached on that end down there, but it's not attached. I'm gonna see. I can't reach it. I don't have the. Last time I reached it, I had the ladder. Oh, there. That's a good shot of it. It's just not attached anymore. But the rest of it's fine. You know, probably up around there. It's just in this leaking area that ended up, you know, going bad, which obviously, you know, rotted out the floor. You guys like my fix for right now? It's pretty sturdy. I did step here earlier when I was bringing some plywood in. I got taken care of. The roof's gonna get put on very soon. We have started the process of that, which that's really nice because then I can go ahead and start kind of getting the hallway. Here, I'll show you the hallway ready. You know, some of these things I don't feel like I've given the attention that they deserve. It's really not that bad. You know, we've got a little bit of sagging drywall right down at the end there. Just the light there a little bit, you know, right down there. But other than that, it looks to be okay. You know, obviously besides that arch down there, I don't know, it's a whole thing in itself. And then right there above the door. But, you know, realistically, I'm gonna start by scraping it and just seeing where we're at. There's no point in tearing something out if it could be okay, you know. There's a chance that the water just got underneath the paint and bubbled up the paint and like maybe just the face of the drywall has got, so like, it's worth scraping to see if I can save it before I just like demo it. Because I've done that. I've just gone in and just demoed things that I probably could have saved, and it ends up making a lot more work in the long run. So like this, for example, you know, it's not really worth spending money on new vent covers, of course. Of course, when I do this, it's dark in here. To go from what they looked like before to, you know, this nice shiny black finish is just a $5 can of, gosh, the light's terrible. Sorry, guys. The $5 can of Rust-Oleum. Oh my goodness. There we go. $5 can of Rust-Oleum metal paint, basically, which is the same stuff I'm going to use on this. I'm actually just going to put some plastic behind there and just paint this. And it lasts pretty good. That's what I do on our doorknobs and stuff at home when I don't want to replace them. I mean, usually it's just easier just to buy a new one, but if you're doing like an exterior door or something, it's not worth it. So this is going to be the grate cover for downstairs. You can see there, it really needs a second coat. There's some spots that still have like some gold on it. But this is like one of those things where it doesn't make sense for me to have to buy a new one when I could just paint this one and, you know, it'll end up looking okay, you know? Like I don't need it to be like absolutely perfect. It's gonna be the vanity. Sorry, again with the light, I know it's kind of crappy in here. This is gonna end up being the vanity for the downstairs bathroom. I'm trying to get it good. I'll see if I can pull a better picture from the website so you can actually see it. So we'll kind of see if that's gonna work. It's pretty shallow, like it's really not wide or shallow or deep, but there is some other storage in the bathroom. But we're really running out of options because there's that vent directly to the left there, and then there's the toilet on the right. So we really don't have a lot of choice. If that vent wasn't in the wall and was like on the floor, well, even if it was on the floor, basically if it wasn't right where it was, we'd have a lot more options just because of the space in the bathroom. It's not a small bathroom, but how they have it set up, I have to get a smaller vanity. Otherwise we won't be getting heat in the bathroom. That's obviously not gonna work out.